So if you look at what Team Liquid is doing in this game, they're actually going for a split push, all led by Matumba Man's bear right there. As you can see here, LGD nearly assaulted there by Inflame, but of course Matumba Man keeps himself alive. Goodness gracious, of course Matumba Man says, you're the most integral piece in our push here, in our strategy, we have to keep you alive. So far, LFY already showing signs of vulnerability here. They've already lost their tier 2 tower in the top lane, nearly lost their tier 3 tower. If it wasn't for Monet and Inflame providing that sort of defensive stance, that's right now LGD, he's gonna hide in the tree lines. And now LFY knocking on the doorstep, on the drawbridge of Team Liquid. They have the items needed for this high ground push. There's the Aegis of the Immortal. There's the cheese. They could venture further forward here. Now Monet gonna charge in forward. Miracle is the target. He is gonna get assaulted. Mind Control goes for the Fisher Echo Slam combination. Super activates his BKB. Dream Coil set on Matumba Man. Kuroki goes down. Miracle pressuring on Inflame. Now he's gonna go in super, but the cheese keeps him alive. Miracle goes down. Forced to use the buyback there. Afu pressuring on Matumba Man. Matumba Man goes down. GH Mind Control. Miracle the only ones left to defend. Can they defend their base in here? Let's see what happens here. Monet and Super providing that sort of pressure on the barracks in there. But while that's happening there, LFY, look who's knocking on the doorstep. Look who's there. It's LGD stealing the gold in your residence. Wow, my goodness gracious. The strategy is working. And right now he's saying hi to the courier right there, LGD. Matumba Man controlling the bear with ease. No one pressuring the bear. He's having a free hit, a free farm. Tier 3 tower in the bottom lane, a lot of trouble. Afu forced to retreat. The tier 3 tower goes down. And right now, as you can see, a brawl coming here. Super and GH exchanging blows. GH forced to use the ghost staff in there. Super gets the kill on GH. Now Miracle in Mind Control. Let's see what happens. Super down to the brink of death. He does go down there, but Inflame manages to keep himself alive, hiding through the tree lines. Oh my goodness gracious. My goodness, that sort of counter-attacking strategy by Team Liquid. Oh my, it really caught my attention there, and LFY were like, what on earth are we doing? Oh my goodness, we left ourselves exposed in there. I mean, we shouldn't leave ourselves exposed in there. That's quite embarrassing. Certainly, if we lose to that, we're gonna kick our heads to the table. And certainly, they would not like to repeat that. They are gonna provide that sort of countermeasures to that strategy. Definitely Inflame is going to lead that countermeasure together with Monet. It's going to be a counter Infest Bomb on the bear. So if the bear charges in, either in the bottom lane or in the mid lane or in the top lane, at least the Infest Bomb is set. And I think that's what LFY is going to do right now. They're going to rely on Inflame and Monet to provide that sort of counter push to prevent this bear from venturing further forward and providing that sort of physical damage that's devastating to towers right now. But of course, Team Liquid, if you look at their strategy right now, well, it's understandable because they don't really have a lot of options right now. I mean, they have to rely on this bear to provide that sort of momentum building. Because if you look at the bear, he is their option in terms of pushing, and even in 5-5 assaults, as right now, as you can see here, Inflame charges forward the Matumba Man. Kuroki, there's the telekinesis. Afu goes for the Yule Scepter there. Kuroki in a lot of trouble, surrounded by 5 heroes. He does go down. Goodbye, Kuroki. Welcome to the graveyard, but no, in return, LGD in the top lane, having a free farm. And right now, LFY exposed for the 3rd time already by this rat strategy, by this cheese strategy, executed perfectly by Team Liquid, and it's looking like a nightmare for LFY. Wow, nearly exposed their LFY. I mean, if they constantly get pressured there by the bear, and if they constantly do not or disregard the bear, they're going to be in a lot of trouble, especially in the later stages of the game as Mind Control gets caught by Afu. Yule Scepter set. There's a stun on Afu. Here comes DDC, going to block the way for Mind Control. Mind Control, he does live all because of GH right there. But of course, it's going to be quite difficult for LFY to deal with this situation. They have the mobility to counteract that measure, but obviously, if Monet, together with Inflame, if they just park on the base right there, that might lead a counterattack there for Team Liquid, but I really doubt, with the sort of skill that Monet and Inflame possess, they're not just going to park through the base. They're just going to charge in forward and maybe TP out, maybe TP to the base to provide that sort of defensive cover needed. Things are not really looking well for LFY after those 2 potentially devastating pushes. Actually make that 3, because of course that tier 2 tower assault there, that's actually big there for Team Liquid. But my concern for Team Liquid right now is that they're overly relying on LGD here. I mean, they have a dilemma with LGD. If they bring LGD in their 5-on-5 assaults, which they desperately need, if LGD and Matumba Man die, they're going to be exposed. Now, if LGD goes in the pushing party and manages to destroy these towers, when it comes to the 5-on-5 assaults, Team Liquid are in a lot of trouble, especially when Matumba Man dies. So it's really going to be a major issue for Team Liquid, and it could be a dilemma that LFY could capitalize. As right now, as you can see here, Team Liquid going to go for a smoke gank here. I mean, there is an observer ward set by LFY, but it won't be able to catch anyone from Team Liquid. There's another observer ward planted there. Super gets caught by the observer ward, and this, of course, Team Liquid desperate for a Roche defense. They need to secure the Aegis, the Immortal. DDC get caught as well. Mind Control goes for the Fisher. Super assaults there, and right now BKB activated by Super. Afu ventures in forward, boulders in, pressures in the supports of Team Liquid. Now Chain Frost activated. Now here's the reinforcements. It's Monet and Inflame. Miracle in a lot of trouble. Activates his BKB. It's about to expire. It does expire. Mind Control died. Caught in the Dream Coil there. Miracle in Monet. Exchanging blows with each other. The Bear providing that sort of damage on Monet. Right now, Mind Control teleports in. Mind Control. Echo Slam Fisher combination after the buyback. And right now, he gets a kill on DDC. But the pressure on Super is too much. The damage outburst too much. Gets obliterated to shreds in there. Kuroki hiding through the tree lines. He does go down. Super with a killing spree. He's on a triple kill. He's on a roll. Someone give Super a cigar right now. Now it's all up to GH, the only member left. Can he defend this? Can he make that final stance? Because LFY, now that they've seen that 4 heroes from Team Liquid are dead, they could go for the GG push anytime. Now GH here in a lot of trouble. Certainly, Keeper of the Light isn't the sort of hero that has a lot of HP as Afu gets the Yule Scepter, boulders in forward, stuns GH. GH activates the Shrine and the Ghost Scepter to keep himself alive. Here's Afu venturing further forward. GH getting pressed on here. Oh my goodness, the Dream Coil catches GH. GH gets killed there by Afu. So the entire Liquid obliterated there by LFY. And right now Kuroki, the only one left in there, but so far Kuroki earlier in this game gets constantly pressured by LFY. So far it's not going to be an easy defense there for Kuroki, especially with the damage outburst from Super. And of course, Team Liquid with that failed Roche defense and that failed smoke gank. That gave an opportunity for LFY to provide that push. Tier 3 tower down together with the racks here, and the mid racks is down as well. So Team Liquid already exposed in 2 areas of the map. But of course, how did, LFY manage to win that war? I mean, it all starts with DDC's, positioning, his appearance alone. I mean, Team Liquid, they were left confused and dazed, should they assault or not? But of course, they were worried about the Chain Frost there, that they tried to separate themselves, but Afu constantly pressuring the supports there, Kuroki and GH. So Miracle was left all by himself on the top there. That gave Super, Monet, and Inflame that sort of damage, physical damage outburst to obliterate Miracle and Matumba Man. So it was a major issue there for Team Liquid. They were really confused and hesitant in that 5-on-5 assault there. So right now, as you can see, Team Liquid, they're in desperate need to defend this Roche pit. They're going to go for a second Roche defense. Can they manage to pull this off? They need this Roche pit. But right now, as you can see here, GH gets assaulted there. He gets killed there by Inflame. Now Afu charging in Kuroki. Kuroki activates a magnetism, but so far Kuroki in a lot of trouble there. Super gets a kill on Kuroki. Super is dominating in this game. Now Miracle tries to run away. He activates his BKB, teleports out. He's gonna live to tell the tale. He does live and tell the tale. Now it's all up to Matumba Man and Miracle together with Mind Control to provide that defense. Mind Control gonna go for a rat strategy together with Matumba Man, but so far LFY capitalizing on those failed attempts there for Team Liquid. They are gonna secure this Roshan, and of course once they secure that, they can go for another high ground push, and Super gets the Aegis of the Immortal. Things are not quite looking nightmarish there for Team Liquid. Can they survive this assault?